Alright, so for him, Makwaba, Ediba, Dazi TV. So, Majidi say, Muna, Maya time, na more share me, na, and then my update be, and a sabri, me the Majidi say right now, no, that lumber, you know, and a sabri be na, Ebisa say, Tebeba and I say, Enya maso. And also, so first of all, we are all think I for me, and I know that a lot of people are mudi mechino, move follow munya update film channel. I'm sure that you guys will always want to know what is happening with the appeal because Akosua Serwaa, the rightful spouse, you know, Akosua Serwaa Fosuh. I make your pardon because saying Akosua Serwaa no is inappropriate. So let me say Akosua Serwaa Fosuh, Mrs. Akosua Serwaa Fosuh, the surviving wife of Daddy Lumba. Ono ho asem na sabre make na mo nim say court ebua say ono any abaya ye frɛ no Prince Ofori enkonkodi kuna no yame yadoma ebra abusua na nkasa behye se omunye yie no na mo nim say the legal team for Akosua Serwaa a file appeal. Na Majidi said the last time our update catch Raymond say last week Monday no and na omo file appeal. Na appeal no so file as say we study the grounds of appeal, make your pardon. Grounds of appeal before answer waje adin ade datum. Nti in the na me imagine there I think I spoke to the lawyer and he told me there was something they called there. I will get it for you. But fortunately for me, when I called lawyer Henry Arthur, you remember he was the one about UTV about update ebe break he how a process in this call how a lawsuit in this call our high court I will kumase na ene many din komo na maybe say say den and a course ene because when him say me catch him say ene be court na omo I started the appeal process you know. Now be a friend settlement of record no ochechire mu e de kire yen na osan so e can be say ye be settle for record for the book na settlement record no is a compilation of records into one book and that will be called single book netian say right now no from the very day one can say lawyer Kusi move your motion to the very day out in for no a man judgment no compiling na they are called one book like a one book na then omo ediama all the parties like lawyer Kusi Abusha Penny lawyers Boni lawyers and a transition homes, you know, your best serve winner. Then all of them will study. Say either say be free one should be being free because proceedings no be our copy. So that's what happened. That's what will happen. But today, no, I'm going start here with the settlement of record. And I mean two more money and me needing come me catch and say, lawyer, me, I'm not that type when you be doing common I'm recording. I really respect people's privacy a lot. When you call me to talk to me about anything, rest assured that nobody will hear about this. It is within me. Unless you give me the go ahead to do that. And even that, I'll exercise my discretion as to say me that then about bontia, I say emwa. So now, no, many lawyer Henry Arthur Edin Kobisan say, then, and I call so and our court, a brom copy mu appeal court, no. Obo homo din a breaking down at the man, Bushan for. Yankon Kutia, sama lawyer Henry Arthur, our junior lawyer to Yankasa lawyer William Kusi, our Dominion Chambers, many din common. You can go to sama or the tuja. Settlement of records no patch then.
The settlement of records no.
Mm-hmm.
Of the parties made. Then the parties no. They are now going to compile all the processes that parties filing from beginning of the suit, everything. So they will call the parties and the plaintiff will undertake to pay some money. They will charge. The plaintiff will pay some money and undertake as security for the appeal.
Okay.
Or as the plaintiff will undertake to chase on the state.
Okay.
So they call the parties and they will let them all certify the records. Okay. They do all those things. So when they are done, they will have to compile it into one single book.
One single book.
Called the record of appeal.
Records of appeal.
And when they are done with the record of appeal, they will give the parties copies for them to certify if all records have been compiled or all records are in the said book. In Ghana, one share in the one procedure that is when you draw the attention of the court so that they will fix that. So after everything is said and Obia is on the same page, then they will have to remit each two. How do you call it? remit it to the Court of Appeal.
Okay.
So the moment they remit it to the Court of Appeal, you, the appellant, you have 21 days to write your submissions to the Court of Appeal. When you are done writing your submissions, then the defendants also, that is the respondents. The respondents will now have also 21 days to write their submission. Replying to you, your submission, you, the appellant, your submission.
Appellant,
so
okay.
They also have 21 days to reply, to write their submission. Then the case will be called.
Okay.
In the Court of Appeal.
It's in another damn say, well, when you call ya, over trials, Nadine now.
1 year trial.
That day,
The
of
Court of
friend now,
Appeal
what
will
we
just review. No, the Court of Appeal, when they call it, they will ask, have you presented your submission? Ekade, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Then they will ask again at the Court of Appeal. They will ask whether you have anything to add apart from your submissions you've written to the Court of Appeal.
Okay.
So that they will note it down and add. If there is nothing to be added, then they will fix a date for their judgment on the appeal.
That is
so
it. Just simple as that.
Yes, on the appeal, they will just go and review that book which has been compiled into the record of appeal.
And the record of the appeal, or from the very day was starting case now, every single thing to the last day.
Everything is in the record of appeal, everything to the last day. Their lawsuits will take that book, then they will combine it with your submission. Then they will go and read, they will fix a date, then they will bring their judgment, that's all.
Lawyer.
Hello? Yes.
Listen then, at what point, ABI, say if a process here, at what point, ABI, if you have any fresh evidence to adduce, at what stage would they admit that or determine that?
So, the moment the records are taken to the Court of Appeal, you can file your process.
Listen that, at what stage now, ABI, if you have any additional evidence you want to adduce, they will add up to the record.
What?
Listen, at what stage, Ewan? Now, looking at the settlement of record now, no compilation and at what stage now, if you had any fresh evidence to adduce as part of your record
once the records of appeal is before, once the records of appeal is before the Court of Appeal, you can take any motion you want to take it. You can take it there.
Okay.
Hello.
Until now,
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, Martin. So the very story number my update to your followers and I.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's it.
Abusanfo nti ho chenchiremu na lawyer Henry Arthur de atidwa no nti abusanfo se na me kan me make sure say ne ebekoso e ho bia no me de bebre mu kan hu say this one is not going to be the normal court process and I say you didn't mika na de bia the year court because no temu afo ne pese obu asem no ntem se na be ya ayie no on betumi aye because one of the reliefs ne patch say Akosua Serwaa say onu na say odi kuna no into temuafo no ntumi ndi asem na nwie na so musie funu na kuna die no kodi kura nyi biem. But right now no what you are talking about here is the rightful wife. In fact, say we say penny okwa na yie o anye krampa ye pese mra e kire se Akosua Serwaa Fosuh ye madam mamia batampa Akosua Serwaa Fosuh ono ko ani ni pada dulumba eja na wachire se oyere nti no ene ya me ya adoma ebia appeal no ebetumi akọ no afa nti me ne lawyer Henry Arthur edi nkomomo no so edi tudwa na before me kọ no so munim say there's this wreath of sermon na enama bonten Daddy Lumba immediate family no SMO abucha penny na ekwa bonten na senia mo a munim emrem no emrem so bi injunction and I say yes servo nsaman krata ade kra na wom ni bia no say wo ya sise wujai sa na mra ne de esi etie. So if you are served any rate of sermon whatever it is within the sermon no nti omode ma wo no what does what start you won't start you the moment you receive or the moment there's a court order no you have to stop. And I can say just 3 December ye and the immediate family of Daddy Lumba is made up of the name at the side, you know. Omo at the rate of sermon at the command, a busha penny and a car bank and a transition home. mode injunction ede to abusuapani say ontumi nkoso enye Daddy Lumba no without consulting the immediate family. 2, car bank almost account because and Daddy Lumba Memorial Fund no so ede ewo. 3, transition home ho eso na emu ne de eda. And say me fa transition home ewo hache ho me hu say ho on Daddy Lumba ede eda. Into camera no patch say say wo sa na any kwan say wo ye bibia you have to stop. You don't need to go ahead to do anything like that. We be a contempt. Na sa immediate family we na asma mo de call court no. Nia omudin ewo so no so omo na sa bre me no ka say omodi asem no edi akọ. Na nia me pasa me kan ne say and then me bo mo humodin any the law firm na omodi asem no akọ on behalf of the immediate Daddy Lumba family no law firm here Spirit Law Consort PRUC omo 3rd floor Asari original pay all building 122 Oswin Street Abeka Accra this 3rd day of December 2025 enunti omo na the law firm no ye imagine so if you know what meaning say go serve will be rate of sermon at the cry woman to parties in Pacomani, you don't need to do that because yes, and I say contempt of court. Timomodian Semini on Becasa. Lucky for me, baby, I'm etino, maybe I can kakra. Into me fry pet and a home secretary in fire, no bony dean. Nam catching so, ye friend me Isaac Dazi, na me a blogger, I'm a freelance journalist. Now I want to find out, say, your law firm, no, I issue writ of sermon on behalf of the immediate family of Daddy Lumba. Na say, relieve Omodia Connie, dear, a dozen baby, say, in order of the court to restrain the second defendant from honoring any check presented to. That is one. Omo relieves in India a dozen baby. What I say? Enti mo ye the law firm, no. Mo hunu say relieves mujina ho mo kasa adiama on behalf of the immediate Daddy Lumba family, no. Abusuapani sabra me no kasa okuma say any lawyers. In fact, and na kromo ko mentia. Sabra no dis to just say and a yeni eba. So the man is still holding himself to perform activity court, which means a contempt of court. What are you doing about? No, see, a lawyer, the boss, and a file here, but me no ka say, we're telling a chick a crack or court, I could ya some to your bar, or back catcher, into or Jimmy number, a Jimmy didn't catch him say, or be draw back catch me no ka say time with the MJ so mapon. Tinyami had much, and I'm young Casimir to one among a law firm and our back can then I'll go and find out from him, say, what are the process, what are they going to do, knowing very well that they have served abusuapani, and the moment a sermon of wrath is served on you, you don't need to perform that specific task now, man for bisano. Is he going to file anything contempt of court so that abusuapani will be arrested or not? That will be my next of move. I'll make sure say be a many opportunity na minister law firm no lawyer no any night edin komo. Enti say wo hwe me be rest assured say tomorrow God willing I'll make sure that I'll go to that place to make sure, say, I'll get you the verified information for us to know, say, I dare ya serve or at contempt of injunction, you know, court in here, but no patch, say, ya serve or pay at the cry be south, ye come when say, and you can't sell cost for yet, so say, be here, you be tier 7. But Mr. Penny is now going ahead, even announcing on camera and video, say, a yen air basso on the 13th. And then say, what is the lawyer going to do about it? Which I'll try my best to make sure I'm not much now. But as I speak to you right now, and I'm going to share and say I'm yet to also get a verifiable source. But in Tiamati say almost I'm yard my Thursday or Monsambra. But Bushapani, and then of course Bushapani the one the blogger. Maybe one thing about me is that I support you. I will not come to post something about the person I don't support. I'm not going to give my platform opportunity like that. That's the reason why you don't see any other post apart from Akosua Serwaa, because that's what I'm preaching. I'm preaching the word of Akosua Serwaa to the masses of the people. I don't need to bring somebody else to come and at least have a bite of my audience who are ready to listen to Akosua Serwaa's story. Not because I disagree with anybody. No, for me that is my style. What I say, and which of course whatever that person will also do. Their bloggers, whatever they will do, I don't have any problem with that. They have a discretion, they have editorial discretion to choose how they want to manage their platform. But for me, if you have noticed, everything is about Akosua Serwaa that updates, I be build it, I be help it. In the case, no, son, I be appeal na ye kono, and fast forward any a bit to me, and then you know my course will mention there. I'm not here to talk about it. And hopefully at the right time, I'll get an opportunity to speak to an eyewitness to brief me what happened at the Menchia today. But that is a quick update from the appeal court today. Abra, lawyer Henry Arthur, or son of cancer, or Nanga Senya, and your home and to me uncle. But one of the junior lawyers in the court, Yanko, making sure, say, settle of record, about start. My name is Isaac Thatch, and thank you for always making us your number one source of information. And as I said, if you have any other suggestion, any other thing that before a case in best start, a bit to me, one thing is that I know I receive a lot of links. But there's so many things I'm more sending the mommy, especially links in a amount for in some more can a bit more a busimoka. Into one some more once I'm aiding because sometimes you also try to verify some of the things I'm out for see at the eka. But what I can trust you, what I can promise you is that this appeal court today, I always get the right source formation for you. Sana be obehunia esi the echo. Enti nyame adoma da foforo e be essential. Sana misin kaka nyame adoma chena bo modern asem the law firm na spirit law consult no. Kwa kodi nkomo omo e na ejina me the immediate family of that Lumba. Mo de asem ne de akokota abusia pani de onti se dogo bi enu abe. Our number bonti and announce say a yen eba so abra ya 7 injunction say eni kwasa we dey okasa. No matter what you do, the light of Mrs. Akosua Serwaa Fosuh will always shine. No matter the dark, no matter the deep, no matter the storm, no matter the darkness you want to put her name, she will always shine wherever she goes. And that is the key word I will say over here. Yeah, Mami Akosua Serwaa Fosuh. On nam sumu Yakuba man kania am an ashring. So nam insuo mu Yakopon edichimi ebekata no so. Sana be insuo de engu no so because in the crack truth will always defeat the lies. And of course, technicalities will never overshadow the truth. Thanks for watching.